All right, everybody, you haven't seen me in a very, very long time. I got this yellow lighting because this swag light from the 70s is very yellow. Anyway, I'm going to edit this email I'm sending to this Cuber, Jesslyn Valerie. She attends the University of Minnesota. And we met at Race the Clock, and I'm going to show you how the universe works, right? So, Bethel University, I happen to be wearing this sweatshirt in this video. Because Bethel kind of showed me the world, showed me how to travel, going there, going to college. A lot of opportunities if the school has like a J term, you can go for like a month. So I went to all these different countries. I got to see everything. And my family's from Belize. I've never said that in a video, probably. Like on my mom's side, my dad's family's, from the United States, but my mom's family is from Belize. And so I got to go to Belize when I was there and actually do some mission work there. And OMFG, I'm trying to go back and do mission work there. Anyway, it's all in this email here. So, so let's see. Let me show you how the universe works. Because when I organized this competition, I always look over the competitor list, like, who is this? What are their stats? Yes, I click on your profiles and see where you've been. Like that's the most curious thing that I'm curious about is like not really how fast you are. That stuff glances by, but really like which competitions you previously attended. And of course, it warms my heart when all of your comps were mine. And honestly, it's really quiet in the house, so I might be peeking this way because, I'm talking about spooky metaphysics, Like, I shouldn't be, like, feeling spooky about metaphysics, if you guys know what that is. But it's just about how energy and frequency and waves and stuff, and how you as a cuber realize that the cube is bigger than you. The cube is you. It's 42 quintillion, like you, like us, it is us, and it vibrates higher than anything around us, any of this material stuff, the cube vibrates higher than that, it's like people leave, they come back, part of the wave, we're going to quit cubing, we're going to come back to it again, like we are the cube and it is us, that's why it was invented, because it is us, and all of the technology around us is a part of us and who we are. So I was looking at the list of competitors. I should have some cubes. Ain't got no cubes. Like, I should literally be surrounded by cubes. Like, I have no time to decorate. Like, it's 8:36. I should be getting ready for bed. Like, getting in the shower. But I haven't sent this email yet. And, you gotta edit. You gotta edit. That's why they teach us how to write. But they need to make it meaningful, because school is becoming less and less meaningful. Like, everybody is tired. There's just too much school, and like, we love to learn, but like, we need to learn from our heart, instead of like in the box every day, like, and that's why, and you wonder why there's so many mental health problems. You wonder why, unfortunately, people like, a student gets so frustrated that they come to school with a weapon, things like that. So, okay. So, hi, Kristen. Happy New Year. It's Jesslyn from Race the Clock. Thank you for organizing the event, and I hope everything is going well. Don't tell her to watch this video. She doesn't need to know that I'm reading her stuff. Anyway. Oh, the weird thing about Jesslyn when I was checking out her profile was that I did look at her stats like, dang, her stuff is like right up with mine, like do. So like with the average, I beat her average, but like she beat me in the head-to-head second round. So I was like, go Jesslyn, she whooped me. So Race the Clock was pretty fun. That head-to-head round was like my students. And if you saw my Instagram, you know that my student recorded me on the new. Okay, you can watch it on my Instagram right quick. Hang on. Hang on a second. Let me show you what I was watching on YouTube. So this guy makes food for orphans. He's old. Let me show you what he looks like. Hang on a second. Let's get real right now. Like this is what needs to be occurring. You know, like I walk into the school building and I'm like, there's 900 people here that could be saving the world right now. Like, what? So let's go. So this kid, so the orphan's eating the food, but let's go back to take a look at Uncle Grandpa. What do they call him? Uncle Grandpa, and he'd be making that food. Hang on, see, I'm trying to rewind it. See, there he is. There's Uncle Grandpa making the food, so he's about to make the food. He's making the pancakes. He makes them all sorts of food, like, you know, omnivore food. Like, sometimes it's vegan, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's real, carne. So, you know, he makes it up. He works on it. He's about to taste it. And then he always tastes it. I'll say, okay, so we can watch him taste it. And then he talks about how super it is.
Banana pancake. Super.
Exactly. You know, and then they're all cute. And some of them are grown, you know, like adolescent women and stuff, you know? Imagine, like, serving an orphanage, and then, you know, it's like you feed them with love and food, and then you teach them how to solve Rubik's Cubes, you know? Like, whatever. You feed them, you clothe them, you hang out with them, you solve Rubik's Cubes with them. Like, doing stuff like that, you know? Like, that's what I be watching while I'm doing emails and whatever else, you know. All right. And, yes. Look at that. And she's live right now. She's going to be live for a couple hours. She always be live for a long time, going way into the Matrix. Anyway, let's get back on track. So, I noticed that her stats were real neck and neck with mine. You know, I beat her in clock. You know, so, wait a second, my Instagram, okay, see, and this is what I'm also focusing on, is concentrating. I noticed that when I got really close to my PB average because I was concentrating, but my students were there, so my awareness was like, John's watching me solve, you know, I put so much pressure on me, and I was just letting that get to me. Little John, he's this big, like, making me think, he's gonna think I'm, you know, messing up. So, okay, so let's take a look at my story. Not this. Oh no, wait, where is it? It's too old, it's gone. But I was like, yeah, you know. You might have seen it. You probably saw it. Anyway, so, what did she say? She said, regarding our brief conversation the last time, but it's really interesting how, in the metaphysics, the universe, it makes you focus on somebody specific. So this person, I kept on thinking, Jesslyn, like, why, you know? That's the same thing that happened before I went to Omaha, and this whole cube thing ever happened. The cubes were in the basement. It's time to leave Minnesota, something shouted. Something shouted in my head. It wasn't in my head. It was way out there, like something, and I was like, how am I gonna do that? And then kicked my feet back, walked into the place. The lady just, we were magnetized. She just walked right up to me. It was super awkward and uncomfortable because it was so obvious that this magnetic force was pulling us together at this job fair. Like, everything has been just kicked back, relaxed. Her first words were, you can quit looking, we'll hire you. I walked in, 5 seconds later, you can quit looking, we'll hire you. Okay, flew me down. Hotel with the hot cookies, yes. I got to interview at a couple schools, you know, I picked my school because the gleam in the little girl's eye, gleam. Yeah, that gling, man, the gling pulled me in, and then the girl, you know, from my previous video, how did I start cubing again, you know, or how did I start cubing, and then down in Omaha again, and then that girl in my class said, hey, do the thing, you know, it's already been blessed, like, hallelujah, if you watch my previous video, you know. So it's like, okay, I'll teach you, because I'm a teacher, you know. But it's like, you are a teacher. The universe said, you're not a teacher. You're a teacher. You know? Like, So let's, we've spiraled, but let's go back. Regarding our brief conversation the last I meet you, with you to talk about the cubing enrichment program that you are currently facilitating. My schedule is pretty open this week and next week, as the U will be back up on the 16th. Let me know when you are available. Why can't kids be on more of like a college schedule? Why can't it be like that? Anyway, because the parents got to work, you know? Let me know when you're available. I'm looking forward to meeting with you, and I'm very excited to discuss this further. Take care and have a good day. This was sent today. This was 3 emails that were sent today about the competition. And so it says, hey, so I'm responding, hey, Jesselyn, it's great to hear from you. My pleasure to host. My pleasure to host Race the Clock. I really love hosting events. Okay, delete forward, period. I really love hosting events and especially giving people their first experiences. It's 2018 and I've got a ton of possibilities and desires and plans. I've ended my Cube Club sessions and I'm catching up on work so I can have time to get things revved up for the spring. I want to open after-school programs at Maxfield Magnet and Jiming Mandarin Immersion schools. My sister works at both of these schools and my mom mentored the principals there. So that's an easy way in. Also, I'm starting up programs at my school again for another 6 weeks. Within probably the next 2 weeks, I'm looking at. Okay. Can I put guessing? Like, guessing? Guessing? You know, my work to-do list is a mile long. You know, I'm like swamped up to here. Everybody asks, hey, Kristen, how are you doing? I'm like, why are you asking me that? Just like, ooh, just say hi, Kristen. Bye, Kristen. See you later. Like, I need a work day. I need like a whole, you know, like, it was like, Happy New Year, time to jump in with the kids. Like, I showed up for work, like, the kids all showed up to the teacher work day. I don't know what happened, you know, because it was supposed to be a teacher work day, and then the kids come back. I could have gotten my whole to-done list flipped and whipped around with just an extra day. So now I'm scrambling, and there's no time, and time, you know, we got our hour back, but time is flying by again, so I don't have time for my cube baby. Where's time for that? I ain't got time to practice. I ain't got time to organize. I ain't got time to do nothing, to not build my dreams. So wait, you know, I gotta start singing slave spirituals. That is my freedom. I'm about to read to you about my freedom. You guys are gonna be cracking up about this video if you're still listening to this point. Guessing. Parentheses. Let's see. About 2 weeks. Guessing. It would be amazing. Let me just do a new paragraph. Y'all know, y'all kids know how to do a paragraph? I was trying to explain to the 5th grade child how to do a paragraph. Like, just to indent. She didn't get it. It would be amazing to also have a competition with age division awards as well as regular awards to be held at all of the schools at some point. Parentheses, yes, full WCA. Parentheses, close parentheses, close parentheticals. I also want to do a STEM technology program because I'm realizing that cube solving robots are missing from competitions. Basically, kids work on cubing, coding and programming, and robotics. They learn, they and the robot, funny, they and the robot learn to solve the cube and improve. Know what I mean? Could we host that program at the University of Minnesota? Lastly, I would like to host a Rubik's Cube outdoor camping festival. It's a big undertaking. It it's a large undertaking. It's a grand undertaking. It would be a grand, but beautiful. Too much. It would be awesome. Anyway, you know, and so you squeeze something. I've got the land and contact. It's really nice. I've attended some music festivals, and all you've got to do is change the activity. Stage for competing, vendors selling cubes and apparel, apparel, food trucks, campfires, sand volleyball, tubing down the shallow, lazy river on Saturday morning before the Saturday portion of the competition starts. There's even a playground. It's legit, LOL. So many dreams. Not lastly, I want to move my mission toward missionary and evangelizing cubing work. I want to start in Belize, where my family is from. Like I said, I love my dog, but he's 11 and a half years old, and once he's gone, my feet won't be able to stay on the ground. So I'll definitely be competing in some different areas. Like, I'm flying here to compete. I'm flying here to compete. I'm flying here to compete. You know, because it's like I can see the sights and do some competing, and it's really bomb. And so while my puppy is still here, I've got to lay the foundation for it all. Here's the link to what I'm working on. I need to update my website and file cubing enrichment opportunities with the state of Minnesota. It's already filed federally, but it needs to get filed locally so I can open up a bank account and accept grant money to my organization. Let's not change that to my organization. My organization! Because like this other guy I was listening to, this guy Jay McPherson, it's really interesting how some of the people, like, it's like they kind of shift, you know, from, say, like, color scheme, diet, whatever I'm sort of watching, and where is he? See, like, how to succeed, period, you know, Jay McPherson, he's like, blam, you know, and like, so, you know, just wherever that was going, but to my organization, he was saying that by some sort of by 2020, you need to have a plan. You need to be on something, because if you're not on something, you're going to become obsolete. So I'm like, yes, I am so far ahead of that because I'm trying to create something that doesn't exist yet. So it's like I'm working in the future, and that's all I got to do. You know, it's like I'm not just sitting around doing nothing up here. You know, my body just wants to do nothing. I just, like, my yoga instructor, I'm doing yoga with with somebody on Instagram, and we live, you know, and so we do yoga and stuff, and dang. And see, your mind starts thinking about it, and then you start to forget about it. But shoot. Anyway, it'll come back. So to my organization, and I get grant money through the school system right now for cubes and equipment, you know, which I've been doing, and this is where I'm at. You know, this is where I'm at, you know. This is where I'm at. Yeah. What about Chantel, my yoga instructor? She's bomb, though. Like, you know, mantras and stuff. I am courage. I am renewed. Tonight I am renewed. Anyway, that's what I'm sending her. I didn't tell her when I was free. When am I free? Let me look at my calendar. Sleep. You know, it's 8:53. I need to go to sleep. Yeah, my head is pounding, so I'm free. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. We've got to meet. We've got a PLC, a department meeting, professional learning community meeting. It's like, where's my work time? I need to do my slave paperwork, please. I'm free. This weekend, right? Do I have a competition that I don't know about? Okay, it's January 3rd. I ain't got no comps. Okay, I'm free this weekend if you want to get together then. If you are available. There. And that's how you adult. See, it's passionate, it's persuasive, it's exciting, it's new, be passionate, be exciting, break through all this nothing, all the fakery, everybody's being so fake. Everybody's being so fake. Everybody's order. It's like, ease up. So, buy. Discount. Eat. I'm realizing that it takes a lot of energy to digest food. And, when people are young, they do have a lot more energy to digest all that food and stuff. And then as you get older, you realize that you don't have all that energy stored to digest so much food. And, so you realize that, So, yeah, I had some yams and stuff, like my salad with, my stewed tomatoes and black beans with guac, I just sliced the avocado in there, put the vegan ranch on there, I had to put dressing on it. But this other one was doing these chickpeas. Anyway, you guys don't like chickpea croutons. Anyway, you guys don't like all that. So anyway, bye.